Yo.
How you living, man?
I've had better days, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. It's been a little rough. It's been a rough 24 hours, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I know.
It's been a rough 24 hours.
I just want to get straight into it. You remember back in the day, I said that y'all needed a deep threat. You remember that? You remember that, right? And then I saw Kelton Benjamin go over the top of the defense in the first half against the that was the Bears, or that was Bears, right?
Last
week, yeah.
That was against Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I was like, yeah, that's official. That's pretty good. So he was traded to the Bills for a draft pick, and the draft pick can't play. The draft pick can't run a fade.
Let me ask you this:
the draft pick can't do
out of all the Panthers games you watched this year. At what point did you watch the team and say, that 25th ranked offense would be better if they traded Kelvin Benjamin? At which point in time did you?
At no time.
Which point in time did you realize, you know what? They don't need their leading receiver.
I never said that.
They don't need their leading receiver,
man. I never said that.
So
is the guy named draft pick that y'all got in return for him the resolution for your problems?
Let me ask you this: is the third and or seventh round pick going deep for us this coming Sunday?
They ain't coming to meetings.
Yeah, I know.
They're not coming to workouts.
They're not coming to workouts, man. So I mean, this one here, man. This was just shocking to me, man. It was a shocker, man. Came out of nowhere.
Kelton Benjamin.
I was like,
"Hey, man, I got an obituary picture for y'all."
Oh man. Oh, Kelvin Benjamin.
R.I.P. Cause you cold and bid the Bills. Buffalo.
Kelvin, man.
It gets below 30 over there.
It gets real cold. So thing about it is, rationale from everything that I've heard is pretty much predicated on the Panthers need more speed on the field. They need to be able to go deep.
And that's exactly what I said. And I felt like
a
prophet when they said that. But I was like,
that was very true. That's very good.
Is that the way to do it,
very good. How about this, Panthers? How about maybe less playing time, less reps for Kelvin or Funchess, and let's see if the fast guys can actually play football.
You can even deactivate them.
I didn't even think about that. They don't have to dress out.
Yes.
You literally could have given it a trial run in any week prior.
And you would have been like, hey, bro, sit this one out.
Right. And not to mention, they could have sold it easily because Kelvin's had problems with his knee. Yeah. It's been swollen. It's been giving him problems in practice. He's been walking out of practice.
So my question is, with this move, does that represent y'all cashing it in?
No. People may have forgotten this, but you remember, we didn't have him that year we went to the Super Bowl. He was out for the entire season.
So this is the resolution then?
This is, in their eyes, this is the resolution, not in my eyes.
All right. So speaking of this, in their eyes, in the front office and coaching. Right. So do you still feel, last week, you were feeling kind of sorry too. You were feeling kind of, I'm sorry, not sorry, but you were feeling kind of beside yourself.
And you were kind of sad. That Bears loss was one of the worst that I've ever seen.
And you said that their coach needs to get fired and the offensive coordinator needs to take his bags too.
Right.
So how do you feel about that right this second? I know you're hot, but how do you feel about that? Rationalize. How do you feel about that right now?
What changed between last Sunday we lost 3-17. This Sunday we won 17-3. The defense still only gave up 3 points. The offense still trash. Like, what's changed? I still don't like the coach. I still don't like the coordinator, and we just lost our best wide receiver for nothing.
Yeah.
For nothing. Like, they could at least got a practice squad receiver back in return.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, come on now.
They could have. So one question is I don't know what's going on, but let's move on. Let's move on because we're about forward thinking. You know what I mean? That's next man up next week.
Kelvin's gone.
Next game.
Woosah.
You know what I mean? Woosah.
Okay.
So next game, y'all got the Falcons coming in. Yeah. All right. So is this going to be like
we got to still hungover, very hungover.
But is this going to be like Tweety Bird and Sylvester the Black Cat, or is this going? And you know Sylvester never gets the bird,
right?
Or is Sylvester finally going to get the bird? this time? He gonna get Tweety Bird this time?
Listen,
are the Dirty Birds gonna get got?
Dirty Birds gonna get got. You might have forgotten about the game last year, but we certainly have not forgotten the game last year.
Mm-hmm.
Julio Jones took advantage of those rookies. 300 yards, Matt Ryan threw for 500 on us.
And I called you, I said, hey, y'all need Josh.
Right. We are now the second-ranked defense in the NFL. Third against the pass. We ready for them. This is our test. This is our test. All them other games, Patriots, good. Tom Brady, Hall of Famer, good. Breeze, Hall of Famer, good.
Can't argue with that.
But we want redemption for last season, man.
All right.
That was embarrassing.
So this is W without a doubt.
W without a doubt.
All right. So how many yards you gonna hold Julio to? Give me a number right now.
He gets under 100 yards.
Wow.
Under 100.
Nice.
Under 100.
Very nice. Well, I mean, I think that y'all have to hold him under 100 if y'all are gonna win.
Right.
I mean, but so all right. Next step is I was wondering. So with all these trades, I want to go back to Kelvin Benjamin, and the audience wants me to go back to Kelvin Benjamin. Too. So Kelvin Benjamin got traded,
him, man.
and y'all are making a bunch of trades and deals with the Bills. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
And the Bills.
For those who don't know,
yeah, bring it back.
Our defensive coordinator for the previous 7 years, Sean McDermott, is now the head coach of the Buffalo Bills, and our assistant GM, Brandon Bean, is now the GM of the Bills. Off the top of my head, I might have lost count, but the Panthers and Bills had about 7 transactions, inter-team transactions where the Panthers now are on the Bills on the Panthers. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of gay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man. That's a lot. They got Joe. Why would you sign a quarterback who's really a receiver and plays special teams, other than the fact he used to be on your team? They signed Webb. They signed Fat Mike Tolbert.
Yeah.
They signed Philly
Brown.
I forgot. They got Philly Brown. They got
That's
Kelvin
how Mike
Benjamin.
Tolbert ended up in Buffalo.
And we got Kalen Clay from the Bills. Get this. We traded Kalen Clay on the Panthers to the Bills, and then we traded back for him again last week. What type of mess?
Y'all did the Broncos deal.
and the Bills cornerback Kevin Seymour is now our cornerback. It's weird, man. We got a lot going on.
Speaking of which,
just got a lot going on.
Let's go ahead and switch gears. So let's talk about the Broncos. Can we do that?
Mm-hmm.
So the Broncos, they're kind of woeful because they opened up the season with winning their first 5 games.
Right.
And then they've dropped off ever since. They've lost 4 or 5 games, including the blowout against the Chargers. And their offense is looking a little anemic. Their defense is still looking good as we predicted. Decent as we predicted. And
their defense
is good. Their defense is solid.
It's still pretty great.
Yeah, I think it's top 5. It's top 5.
Easily.
Yeah. So they got they have Brock Osweiler.
No. This is the question.
Go ahead.
At which point of that drubbing against the Broncos just recently took against the Chargers or the Giants or the Chiefs, at which point did you say, you know what this offense needs? Brock Osweiler. At which point did you say, they could use a 6'8" sorry statue back there?
Hey,
which point did you Brock is who we need?
Obviously they like each other.
Do they know? or was it like, go see if the grass is greener? It's not greener for either one, and it's comfortable.
And okay, so all I'm saying is,
because I kind of feel like it's comfortable.
And as I say, all these team transactions, they know what they're doing, man. They gotta know what they're doing.
Do they know what they're doing?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, you know what I mean? I think so. Why not?
Brock Osweiler is simply. If I was ranking the quarterbacks, I honestly feel like Brock Osweiler is the worst NFL quarterback. He's literally worse on the totem pole.
I mean, he went elsewhere, came back, worked his way up.
He was on the Broncos, who literally have offensive weapons and the number 1 ranked defense. Bench. Gone for a broken Peyton Man. He was broke. Yeah. He was throwing ducks. Yeah. Something that I would throw out there. Yeah. I was going to say you, but I don't want to do. I think your spiral might be a little bit tighter than both of ours. You know what I mean? And then he went to the Texans.
Yeah.
Again, literally, number 1 ranked defense and offensive weapons. Yeah. Bench, cut, traded, trash, gone away. Went to the Browns.
Yeah.
But they benched Kaiser 5 times. Rotated Kevin Hogan. Got some Cody Kessler.
Yeah.
They cut Brock Osweiler. They gave him $20 million to go away.
So, you're predicating your argument on the fact that the Bills did something with them. I mean, not that the Browns.
No, it's not predicating. It's more so. It's more so just piling on top.
Matter of fact,
they are very incompetent.
Allow me to segue to another situation. The Browns. They recently had the opportunity. Both were on board. The paperwork was almost submitted, but they were happy hanging over from the last draft's success, and they did not submit the paperwork for A.J. McCarron. So now they have to start the same old quarterback with the same old two-step and get the same old results from the same old team. What do you make of that incompetence? Because we've had a whole show about the Browns.
They should have just kept Brock Osweiler, man. They should have secured that.
Bring it back home.
Should have just kept good old Brock, man.
Yeah.
You already spent the money.
Exactly.
You might as well keep it.
Exactly.
Let me give away for free.
So speaking of trades and people, getting money and stuff like that.
Okay.
The Miami traded not only their running back, but their starting running back. I know that they're their starting running back because I researched it and I watched the games and I have him on my fantasy. So I know that he's a starting running back. And they traded him. And guess what? Who they traded him for?
Who? What?
That guy named Draft Pick again. The guy who can't play. The guy who can't walk. The guy who can't do anything for you until 2018.
Man,
they did it again.
Man, this draft pick guy is amazing, bro.
Oh, he's wrong.
He's amazing.
He's 7 foot tall, 500 pounds, and runs a 4.4 flat.
Bro, he sounds amazing to me. He sounds amazing.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Amazing to me, man.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. So they have no starting. Or they don't have a starting running back anymore.
I know we're talking about the Dolphins, but this is the same Dolphins that had the offensive line coach who was snorting whatever he was snorting. Yeah. So let's move on from them. Let's talk about the team that's in your division who picked him up.
Yeah.
So does this trade help them?
Most definitely.
Helps the Eagles?
Most definitely. This is Stephen A. stat, but I did realize that Jay Adai was averaging less yards a carry than Carson Wentz. But that's not really that's not a good stat because it's by a different offensive line, different team.
But preface your comments by saying the offensive line coach was high all the time. You can't discount that, bro. Like he was high. You can't argue with the high. He was. Yeah. He was high. What do you want me to say? That's pretty good. Because I put it in context. Yeah. Jay Ajay with the offensive line coach, who is at least that we know is high.
Yeah.
He gets 2.4 yards a carry. Our offensive line coach isn't high, and our running backs average only 2.8 yards a carry. So maybe I'm not saying, but man.
So what do you think of Miami now?
Miami, they have Jay Cutler. I don't like Jay Cutler. I'm like Stephen A. say. I'm just gonna be nice today.
I feel foolish for picking that game when
I don't like Jay Cutler. They lost their best offensive player. What's his name? The quarterback? Matt Moore?
Yeah, Matt Moore.
He looked horrible in that Thursday Night Football game.
Yeah, he did. And I was disappointed because I forgot we knew that monster.
Oh, did you?
From the Cowboys.
Since talking about Dolphins,
I forgot about that.
Did you see Sue is back to his old tricks? He tried to choke the guy.
Yeah, I heard.
So
I saw that. Yeah.
So if you got some stock in Dolphins, I am out.
No, most definitely not.
I'm out.
Not to mention that girl that he was the offensive line coach was whatevering. She's on his behind. Yeah. She say, "Hey, you better do right. I'm gonna release some more information, and some more y'all. I don't know if it's more inter-team information.
Could be.
Maybe she was.
It wouldn't shock me if
the head coach, Adamika Sue,
if Jay Cutler was in on it too. That's such a Jay Cutler move.
Jay Cutler,
just low. So
Jay Cutler's in love with the strippers?
No, I'm not saying that. He just seems like if you found out that he was not sober during games, it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. So, going back to this though, so are you more fearful now of these new high flying Eagles now that they've added Jay?
Obviously, but I don't think they particularly needed that. I think LeGarrette Blount is a very serviceable back. And I know they did lose Sproles, so that was a hit. But I think that they were good as was. But they needed to get better because Cowboys are coming.
Coming
for the record, for the division, because they have the division if the season ended today. So we're coming for that and more.
Got you.
Book it.
All right.
So I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So speaking of losing your cash cows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like Jimmy Garoppolo was a cash cow for the Patriots. I thought that he was going to be the Aaron Rodgers to Brett Favre, whatever. You know what I mean? I thought that he was going to be that. But they traded away their insurance policy. What do you think about that?
Only thing I think about it is that I believe they should have traded him during the offseason when they would have gotten more, like a first-round pick. Although, technically they got a first-round pick because 49ers pick number 33.
But this is very good,
first pick in the second round, so...
But this is very good for the 49ers, at least. I don't know if 49ers said, hey, trade him now or never, whatever.
Why is it good for the 49ers?
Because they get to essentially... Like, if he's a car, they get to test drive him.
Have a tryout.
They get to test drive him before they need to pay him because they paying him the Patriots salary or the Patriots salary. He stays until next year when they need to sign him big or cut him big.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. So in that respect, it's good for the 49ers and it's good for the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean,
and they got that guy, didn't they?
Who?
Draft pick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got that same
They got that dude to run the 4.4 flat.
Bruh, this quarterback
500
is awesome.
pounds, 7 foot.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Draft pick is undefeated.
Shuttle's amazing. Yeah.
Undefeated, man.
Draft pick. Get your one. Get your two. Draft picks.
It's very quick.
So next, I want to switch gears. Because I want to go immediately to another thing that's going on.
Yes, sir.
So the Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah. I was thinking that they were going to trade a certain Marty Bryant, but to my knowledge, I'm not sure if this is exactly how it was. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, he said, "Wham, squeaky wheel, I want to trade," and then Mike Tomlin says, "No, we have a caller."
Caller on.
Well, and so to my knowledge, he says, "Hey, nah. You sit your behind down, and you shut up because you play for the Steelers.
Right.
You're a Steeler, and you're gonna remain a Steeler."
Hello, caller. You're on the line. I think you can put on blue. Too.
Oh, you fast with Bluetooth, huh?
Yeah, you knew I was gonna call one time.
Oh man, we expected you to. It was bait.
It's AR 100.
We're trying to get a caller on the line. Excuse me.
Hold on 1 second.
Give me 1 second, dude.
It's not coming. I'll just use it.
All right, let's just go ahead.
I think I'll just connect. Okay. All right, Dave.
Yes, sir. You're on the line. So correct me, because I know you're actually a Steelers aficionado, and I saw that number and I said, "Oh, we need to answer right now." So what's going on? What's going on with Mike Tomlin and Marty? What's going on with that? Because I know a certain Panthers fan to the right of me.
More importantly,
that
Dave,
could use that.
Dave, more importantly, help your boy out. Why is it y'all couldn't help us out, man? We'll trade our dreadhead for your dread. Man, we could have worked it out, man. We could have figured something out, man.
Well, let me tell you guys. Number one, when Taylor's phone is triple, y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot come back after a second suspension, 1 game a year, and then start demanding the ball. Like, you ain't even telling your Brown. That's number one.
Yeah.
And so I told somebody we were going to put him on a practice squad or something because he deserved it. He didn't sit here and cry and moan about wanting to be traded. He didn't untrade him. Like, what we look like? We're not going to let you say that since it's doing what you want us to do. We control that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and people got to realize, when Davis is a tie, you have to shoot. He's a tie.
Ooh.
He compliments the shoot.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the real about it. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I mean, he said the same thing about Mike Wallace. Sam Antonio Holmes is another one.
Right.
You know, so Frank Cooper.
So y'all got a history of shutting down receivers when they demand the ball.
Right. Cut them.
Yeah,
Cut them loose.
because it all depends though. I mean, it ain't like I said, Martavis, people don't look at it. But Martavis is not like a complete receiver. It's not like he goes out there and runs a complete route tree. He does about a good 3 routes. An out route, a good route, and a drag. And a hit every now and then.
Okay, yeah.
So, and I'm not trying to diminish what he does. I mean, he's really good, but he can be, a lot better. So, with that being said, you don't waste your options because you see he's looking stupid, and you don't get balling out.
Exactly. Very true. So, I understand that. So, one question I have for you is, this is just a hypothetical question, unless you know more information than I do. But how do you think that conversation went with Mike Tomlin? I'm here to talk to you for you're here to talk to me. I demand a trade. My name is Marty. What do you say, Mike? What do you say? You're Mike Tomlin. What do you say?
Hell no. Another factor into that people don't think about. It's not really a factor, but more of a little thing in the chat to think about. If you actually, the player comes and tells you he's not happy and want to be traded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you go and go and trade him? Because you're setting the tone for the rest of the league. You know that, right? Because now, if you back your tell and be like, okay, he's not happy, we're going to give him what he wants. How many players you think about to go to their coaches or their media and do the same thing?
True.
We setting the tone. You got to set the tone for that type shit. And like I said, it ain't like me and he's not Antonio Brown or Julio next with no shit like that. I mean, you got to be honest here. Like, I mean, you're nice.
He's nice, but he's no Kelvin Benjamin, you feel me?
You still in your feelings, huh? Well, I wanna use my time efficiently. I want you to go ahead and mention give me your most interesting trade, or give me your trade that you got the most to say. Just give me your trades you want to speak about, because there's been a bunch of blockbuster trades.
Shoot, I'm gonna tell you that's definitely Kelvin Benjamin to the Bills. I mean, I feel like with Kelvin Benjamin is too fast to it, and I say that because Kelvin Benjamin is not even a top 10 wide receiver. I'm not saying that to sham, the Panthers and
No, you're right.
He's not a top 10 wide receiver.
You're right.
And the thing is I can understand why Carolina traded him, but it's more of a half-glass empty, half-glass full type deal. Like, I mean, it's kind of like who's going to be that number one target? Because Olsen's injured, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know who's going to be that number one target. But it's not like Kelvin Benjamin made enough of his opportunities anyway.
Exactly.
I mean, he's always he's never really been a good route runner.
He's a horrible runner, bro. You run sloppy routes, lazy routes.
Hey, that boy run a 5-yard hitch, he'll end up straight up the field by the safety. He's like, hey, I'm over it.
Oh man.
He's a good route runner. He's always had weight issues going into the offseason or going into the season from the offseason. Like, I mean, I feel like Carolina he never stepped up to be that number one receiver they needed. So they was like, look, I mean, we'll just cut that. That's what it looked like at least.
Exactly.
I mean, but I feel like they could have got more for him, but probably not.
Exactly.
I mean, the second round and the fourth. Y'all got a second round and a fourth, right?
Yep.
No, we got a third and a seventh, bro.
Third and seventh. Oh man.
He said,
I mean,
yeah.
Y'all got finesse on that. But,
Exactly.
But Kelvin Benjamin ain't really. I mean, like I said, he's not that good to where you could really demand a second to be completely real about it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was you all, I would have went for Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, see, my issue, Dave, is that it's just, why do it during the middle of the season and not get someone back now who can actually help you win this Sunday? That's my issue. Trade them in the off season, do something then, or do it prior to the season. But why during the season, halfway through the season, and now you gotta try and put something together?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it may sound kind of stupid, but it may be because y'all don't have faith in what y'all got going on right now, to be honest. I mean, Cam's not on his shit fundamentally. Your offensive coordinator needs to be fired. He should have been fired, actually.
Touche.
I mean, Christian McCaffrey, y'all using him all wrong.
Touche.
So that's really what's going on. I mean, Rivera, if he don't turn that ship around, him and the OC going better in the season.
Hopefully, man. Wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking.
Well, that's our intellectual Stephen A. Smith that comes only on Wednesdays.
Hey! Hey! We appreciate the love, bro.
We appreciate the love and support, man.
It's all good. Hey, that's why you need to take that Dallas shit down off the thing background.
Oh, and did you realize we used to have Panthers gear behind us? This man, my dog's so hurt.
Man, I'm
He's
hurt
boycotting
right now,
the Panthers.
Man. Yeah, man, I ain't putting that poster back up right now.
He even got a Panthers cup, but he's hiding the Panthers cup out of camera view right now.
Right.
So
I'd rather the Panthers flag up than the Dallas flag.
bye. Have a good day.
Tell him, Dave. Tell him.
All right, then, man. Appreciate you calling. Yeah, man. It's always a good conversation with Dave, man. Shout out to him.
Shout out.
Shout out for supporting us.
All right. So now,
Mm-hmm.
now we've covered some of those trades. The heartbreaking Panthers news.
Yeah.
Let's get back into take a slight left turn here.
Yes, sir.
Texans owner made some slightly, let's call them controversial, insensitive remarks. Let's call that.
Mm-hmm.
He said during the meeting with the owners last week that we can't have the inmates running the prison.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about him saying this? Like, what do you think is going on with that? Do you believe him when he says that he used the poor choice of words, but he wasn't referring to the players, he was referring to the owners themselves, and that the system that Roger Goodell has put into place? Is that what you're talking about?
First of all, let me tell you, I didn't even listen to anything you said just now,
right?
Because any reversal, any backtracking on your initial comments once you say something like that, is total BS.
Right.
You know what I mean? But one thing is, in defense to everyone against the protest, I'm kind of angry that they sicked the protest on this. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like it makes it like, oh, Trump said something, let's stick the protest on this.
Right.
Oh, the owner said something, let's stick the protest on this. My owner said something, let's stick the protest on this. But guess what? You're not
losing the message of what the protest is.
You're losing the message first and foremost. Second of all, you're muddying you're muddying the waters because you're just protesting when you deem necessary. Right. You have to protest. Protesting is a constant thing. You can't just protest one time and be like, jump in, jump out. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't, you about to dance on stage. Yeah, but you can't do that. You know what I mean? So I'm disappointed in that happening. I'm disappointed that they stick the protest on it. To be honest with you, I want the Texans kneeling every week if they need to, or locking arms every week if they want to lock arms one week. That's all how I feel about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now, that was Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a Texas thing. Week before that, you got your boy Rich Forever Jerry Jones was talking outside of his neck.
Yeah.
So did the Cowboys do anything this weekend? Response to any players' need? Tell me someone tried Jerry.
Nobody tried Jerry. They did. I mean, David Irving did this at the very, very end of the national anthem again, which is a very, very desultory move. Right. So I don't see anything about, I mean, that reaction is just, come on, you know what I mean?
So let me cut you off, but Stephen A. Alfonso Smith, Super Senior.
What?
Desultory? What?
I mean, it just means pointless, kind of missing the mark. Kind of.
Well, help us out. Help us help you. Just say pointless.
My bad.
Oh, man, we gotta pull out the Websters over here, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah. So that's how I feel about that. It's just a pointless move. It's kind of like, oh, I did it after. I'm not ruffling any feathers. I mean, you have to understand, when Martin Luther King, I probably said this before, but Martin Luther King, when he marched, guess what? He made some people late to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? He kind of ruffled some feathers.
Right.
You need to ruffle some feathers.
Right.
That's not a protest if you put your arm up after the protest. Right. Yeah, Black Power. Yeah, good job. Appreciate that. But come on now.
Also, now, for a topic that's very near and dear to my heart, most importantly, cheers. Because we do not have to have a Zeke topic for 6 weeks.
No,
Zeke is out. No. We ain't talking talking about another Zeke. No. I'm saying after this.
Oh, okay,
we talking about Zeke for another 6 weeks.
Oh, no.
After this.
Oh, you said that as a way to be clever.
Shut up. We talking about Zeke. So, like I told you, Alfonso Stephen A. Smith, super senior. Told him to take that suspension. Now, look what he done did. Now we in the second half of the schedule. He going to miss 6 games. Fast forward, we've talked about this previously. You've now seen the schedule. What's your record during these next 6? Because he's sitting out. Stop appealing. You're sitting out.
Yeah.
What's your record over these next 6 games? Give the people what they want.
I'm going to say 4-2.
Who are the 2 losses coming against?
One's going to come against the Eagles. And one's going to come against the
Chiefs?
I don't think so. I think we're going to beat the Chiefs.
Okay.
One's going to come against it's going to be, I think one's going to come against the Eagles and one's going to come against the Redskins when they get Josh back and when they get their offensive line back.
Okay.
Because one thing about that is I'm not going to lie, the Redskins were missing a bunch of crucial parts. You know what I mean? They had 1.5 offensive linemen missing because one dude was hurt playing, and then they had Josh Norman playing, but he was hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel as if they're gonna come for us. So we're gonna drop 2 games. We're gonna drop 2 games.
What is this here? This is a picture of their next commercial. Picture of their next commercial here.
Yeah. Dez Bryant. The weather kept him out of bounds, though. I mean, the weather kept him in check. You know what I mean? Not too much Josh, because Josh really didn't have to do much. He didn't have to follow him or anything like that, so it wasn't really as cool as they thought.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't cool.
So you're just gonna say that every week for Dez because he's not having a very good season. Like, is it the weather every week? Like, I mean, was he on pace for like 600 yards?
Hey man, leave us alone.
All right, man. I'm gonna let y'all be great. But to finish up the topic here, we did have there was a takeaway from me for this Redskins game. Preseason, we had to talk about breakout players in the division. There was one Jamison Crowder.
That's irony.
Been MIA for all season. But he showed up against y'all.
Against us.
Albeit in a loss.
Who said that? Was it a prophet or a guru who said that?
No, it was my friend who big friend. He's a fan of the Redskins.
Because
he was predicting him to be the breakout player. Jamison Crowder.
Yeah.
Look, Fonz only took 8 games. Yay!
He should do that. And
8 games. He's a prophet.
He should get like what? Well, he should get like what? 9 catches for 123 yards. I'm like, what?
He did it against y'all too.
Yeah.
He was waiting on y'all to show up on that schedule.
He was
waiting on y'all to show up on that schedule.
He was.
Okay. All right. Well, with that is like we said. Touched on the Redskins. What are they now? 3 and 4. Division. Y'all 4 and 3. Y'all about to miss Zeke next 6 games.
And that's fine.
Where do y'all sit now in the NFC East playoff race? Y'all about
We're
to
second.
go.
That's fine. We're second.
No, but I'm saying where are y'all going to finish now?
We're going to finish first without a doubt.
Okay.
I think we're going to win next week versus the Eagles. And not the Eagles, versus the Chiefs, and that's gonna build momentum. That's gonna put us in the power rankings. That's gonna put us, top 3 in the power rankings at least. I guarantee you. You know how they are. But yeah,
probably first overall.
First over the Eagles. Maybe.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe so. Matter of fact, speaking of the power rankings, ESPN's power rankings says that the Eagles are the most powerful team. The Patriots are the second most powerful team. Chiefs, Steelers, of course, they got to be there. Vikings, Seahawks, Cowboys, Rams, Saints, and Texans. Any adjustments?
What is this? 1, 2. What is this? A top 10?
It's a top 10. Because
Yeah.
I wanted to go all the way to the Panthers because y'all are 12.
Well, the Cowboys, I'd get rid of the Cowboys in top 10. I'd get rid of the Texans in the top 10. I would get rid of the Vikings.
They're just
in the
happy
top
about
10.
Deshaun Jackson.
That's it's ridiculous. Yeah, I'd put Panthers in the top 8 at least.
You put it in top 8?
Easily.
Behind the Seahawks?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
I wouldn't have the Vikings.
So you're going to put him between the Seahawks and the Cowboys?
No, I said I'd cut the Cowboys. I'd cut the Texans. You know, Cowboys haven't beat one winning team this entire season.
But we nasty.
Right, you're nasty against sub 500 teams. Congratulations, you're the new Kirk Cousins. He beats sub 500 teams too.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Very true.
Okay. With that being said, let's see. So, last subject we want to touch on here.
Yes, sir.
What happened to Papa John?
Papa John.
Papa John?
Papa John talking about the league.
Man, I thought he was in good with Peyton Manning. Man, I thought he made commercials. I thought life was good, man.
Oh, yeah. Life used to be good. Life used to be good, but he had a quote earlier today, and he says that...
So is he cutting ties with the league, Papa John?
He's pulling all of the Peyton Manning commercials. You won't be seeing any Peyton Manning commercials.
Oh.
He says the NFL hurt us. We are disappointed in the NFL and its leadership, and its leadership did not resolve this. And he says the controversy is polarizing the customer, polarizing the country. So he's pulling all of his NFL related ads personally.
That's
from all that, and all NFL advertisements related are being pulled as well.
It's kind of weird to blame people not ordering pizza. It's kind of weird to me, man. Like
maybe need some better ingredients.
Like maybe like there's pizza competition. Like maybe people want chicken wings.
Maybe Domino's got buy one get one free.
That, like I don't. That's so strange to put that, but hey, it is your money. So with that being said, we're gonna transition segue next topic. NBA.
No,
basketball's my favorite sport.
Oh yeah, no, we got something else. Something else.
What is that?
I gotta ask you about this.
What?
So, I think these are just wolf tickets, to be honest with you. But Kaepernick's lawyer came out earlier today, and he says, Kaepernick's lawyer says, he expects Kaepernick to be signed within the next 10 days. No, hold on. He says Kaepernick expects Kaepernick to be signed within the next 10 days. If he's not signed, that just proves our collusion case. Because Kaepernick's, of course, suing the NFL. He says that proves collusion against the NFL if he doesn't get signed. So I think those are wolf tickets because he wants to say, hey, if you don't do this, it's kind of like, you know what I mean? If you don't do this, you're this. You know what I mean? Like
he's not going to get signed.
I don't know. He might.
I do know. You're suing me. I'm not hanging out with you. You want to hang out? No, I don't want to hang out. You're suing me. No.
True.
No, that's, no.
True. Very true.
I thought he was suing me because he knew his career was over. That
might as well get some money off of him.
Try.
Might as well, huh?
Die trying. I don't know.
So I'm thinking we're missing a trade. We're missing a trade.
That's all four of them.
We had Texas trade, didn't we?
That is the Texans trade. Dwayne Brown to the Seahawks.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that?
Dwayne
Brown was traded to the Seahawks. Is that another Texas start? Is that a Texas starting running back?
Left tackle.
Left tackle?
Yeah, I mean, he only played in the one game last week against Seattle, but how does it feel? I mean, if he's good, he's good. I don't know.
He's protecting Deshaun.
He only protected him for one game.
Oh, okay.
And he hasn't been to the Pro Bowl since 2014, so.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. Like, our left tackle once went to the Pro Bowl, and he's garbage.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Maybe he'll be good.
So everybody gets a
like Dwayne Brown literally only played one game all season. I don't have to, and he hasn't been an all-star, so to speak, in 3 years. So I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I got you. Other than they're trying something,
I got
so
you.
they get credit.
All right.
They do get credit for trying. Get A for effort.
So what's the game tomorrow night?
Bills
versus
Jets.
The Jets. Will you be watching?
No. And also, I don't think Kelton's playing either. The NFL,
I was wondering.
The NFL also doesn't want you to watch because it's not on regular TV.
Yeah.
It's on NFL Network. When it's on NFL Network, that means they really don't want you to watch.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I think that's it for us, huh?
That's it.
All right. So next we're gonna go to basketball.
Basketball is my favorite sport.
All right. So we're gonna do the basketball thing, and you wanna play us out, man?
Let's go ahead and do that thing, man. We can do that.
Can't argue with that. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Facebook. Subscribe, and as well, Chucktown Bar and Grill coming soon. Y'all have a good night, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy you some Game 7. Enjoy you some Game 7 MLB World Series. Check it out. Broaden your horizons if you don't usually watch it. It's a very good game. Only been like 6 months of time or something.
Watch some hockey, man. Diversify your portfolio. With Ryan.